Because, dude, some of these guys I was dating off those fucking apps. I'm not giving you my fucking time if you're not willing to give me fucking respect. I feel like I'm having a bit of a dilemma. You've seen my living room. I've shown you many times. And I'm catching myself utilizing this space for work and to eat. Just this one dedicated area. If I'm being totally honest with you, I do have an office over in Scottsdale and it's close to $900 a month. Okay? That's expensive. When I first got it, it made sense because I was working from home. I was getting super stir crazy. I started to get a little like depressed because I'm constantly at home, almost 2 years. And then this last year I was like, I'm going nuts. Oh, and not to mention my office was in my bedroom. So not only was I sleeping in there, I couldn't get away from work. So I would roll out of bed and then immediately go to my laptop and just start emailing, getting back to people, pitching companies. That was at like 6 a.m. I would just start my day like that. And it became very unhealthy and I didn't know how to differentiate work from home. That's why a $900 per month investment for an office for me at the time made complete sense. It got me out of whatever routine, whatever funk I created for myself, and it put me into a completely new element. And it made me feel really good to like have something to go do. Now that I'm like out of that funk, I don't know if $900 a month makes sense to me anymore. I really don't. I'd rather use that and save it for like a fucking house. Money adds up. So what I'm getting at is, should I just like make this my home office? Again, I'm taking you guys on the journey with me, right? We don't utilize this space at all. My work stuff, my lunchbox, some stuff that I just bring home, we just don't utilize it. Let's create this space into a home office. I don't think that's very far-fetched of me. In fact, I think that'd be smart money-wise. The only concern here is I would like to like somehow have it blocked off so that when I leave my little area, I'm like, all right, I'm home now. You know, I need to have like a little bit of a barricade so that I'm not at home, I'm in the office. Then let me know if you guys have any ideas on that, on how I can make that happen. I just finished with a little content shoot here at Coffee. This is part of the Arizona Coffee Pass that I've shared with you guys before. I'm gonna take you in so you can like see why it's part of the pass. Already got my coffee. Nice pastries that are locally made. They also own Pedal House Brewery. They have all their stuff here on tap. They do a lot of like mimosas, brunch. They have food and everything here too. They're really well known for their chocolate martinis. Is that what it's called? Espresso martini. And then here's the pass. As you guys saw a few weeks ago, that's exactly what I'm doing. Coffee, the one I just went to, that's part of the Arizona Coffee Passport. And if you guys are not familiar with that, it's a passport that I created that takes you to 9 different coffee shop locations throughout Phoenix. Each location gives you a free goodie when you come in with the pass. It's a great way to support local. It's a great way to like try new things. So that's why I made it. And it's in the description below too. My ultimate goal is to live in downtown, even just for a year. I know obviously this is not a great representation of it, like this area I'm in right now, but this just isn't developed at the moment. I'm really thinking about doing that when my lease is up, but I just re-signed my lease. Like our lease just started up again in February, so I have a little bit of time to do that. I love this area. I love being able to walk everywhere. I love that you see people out. I'm not kidding you. I ran into 4 people already. That's exactly what happened last weekend. I ran into 4 people within my 10-minute walk. We're going in to create a new scent for the candle. I really love like earthy, darker, musky scents, which is originally what I was trying to embody into the original version of Starstruck. The one that we ended up creating was more of it's more calming. We're gonna utilize this scent because I really, really like it, but we're gonna utilize it in a separate candle. Whereas today we're really focusing on nailing down the scent for Starstruck. Starstruck, I want it to be like a wow factor.
So I want you to close your eyes and I'm gonna give you a fragrance oil for you to smell. I want you to kind of like envision yourself burning this candle with this fragrance oil. And it's either gonna be a yes or a no right away.
No. I like that. I ended up creating 3 different scents. I'm gonna ask my sister. I have some other people I'm gonna ask and kind of get their opinion. This is the first one.
Oh, it's kind of like woody. Like it makes me think of like air freshener.
Oh, I don't want that.
Or like cheap old lady perfume.
This was ginger and Palo Santo.
We should get coffee beans.
But out of the 2 of them, which one did you guys?
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. Well, I just finished crying because I saw this post about this dog that needs help in the shelter, otherwise it's gonna get euthanized. That's why when it comes to adopt, don't shop. I'm like a huge supporter in that. These people make money off of breeding these animals, and these animals don't want to be bred at all. What the Imagine you being an animal. You just keep getting forced to have sex and have kids and just keep doing it. And then once you're worth nothing, we're gonna toss you out. We're gonna put you in the shelter where you might get euthanized. What the I just want to just put it out there that if you guys are looking to get a dog or a cat, please first look into adopting, or actually look into becoming a foster. That's what I did first. My sister and I were fostering. We'd had a dog, and then we ended up getting a cat because Layla was like, my sister was like, I want to try cats. All right, never thought about having a cat, but okay. And if you're ever looking to adopt, there's a ton of places you can adopt. The dog that you're looking for, they may have that at the shelter too. That's why it's always worth at least looking, because here's the deal. Some people buy from a breeder, then they realize they don't know how to either properly take care of it, or they didn't do the research on this breed and how it is and how it acts. So it could be like this breed that looks really cute, but it's super like active and it needs attention. And then the person is like, well, I did not sign up for this. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Then they'll just boop, send it to the fucking pound. Woo! I am not a believer in shopping for your pet. And if you do, like, that's up to you. I'm not gonna come up and be like, what the fuck? I see that that's a pure breed. I'm not gonna say shit. That was your decision. For me, talking to you guys right here, if you guys are looking to foster or get a pet in general, I'm all for it. I'm getting ready now to go to Devil's Hideaway. I'm waiting for my friend to get here because I don't want to go in alone. It's on Mill Avenue. It's literally right there. My anxiety is rising. I've said this before. I love being around people, but I do get anxiety initially. Right now I have time to think about it, so my anxiety is rising. If I were to just like get pushed in and go, like, I'll figure it out. Just waiting. Just waiting. See it. Here we are. Last night I went to Devil's Hideaway. The owners of Kettle House, Sake House, they own a lot of different places, opened up Devil's Hideaway. I went to like a friends and family thing last night. I only stayed for like an hour though. It was a Thursday night. I know that the vibe that they were going for was Amsterdam Nightlife. I think he's going for like kind of like nightclub 90s. That's what I had in my head, which is why I dressed like that. I had a good time. I thought it looked so cute. Pretty mountain shadows. Breakfast. So this morning I went on a little bike ride to Mountain Shadows with a girlfriend, and it started raining, and now it's raining. It's just raining, which I personally love the rain, but I have an outdoor wedding today, and it's not too far from where I'm at. And I've never done this before, but I'm getting my makeup done today. I have actually hired a makeup artist. I'm doing a photo shoot in the next 2 weeks for my candle. I wanted to hire somebody to do my makeup for that, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to, you know, kind of feel the waters, do a little test trial. We're here, we made it. And it's cold as shit. It's like literally the coldest day of the month, it feels like. Beautiful. Oh, this is so cute. Where the do I go though? I'm gonna have to call them. Hello. The first couple rows wet. What a beautiful wedding. Sunscreen. I purposely went home like around 9 o'clock last night. Oh, this wedding was at El Charro. It's across from Mountain Shadows. We had cocktail hour, 3-course dinner, and then after that, the dancing started at like 9 o'clock. And I was like, I'm going home. I have a lot of stuff to do today. Such as a hike this morning with 2 of my girlfriends, and just like a lot of stuff had already been planned, and I don't want to stay out and sacrifice my time, you know, drinking and then the following day losing out on that time of feeling gross. Nope, I do not want to do that. I was talking to people last night about like dating, and honestly I'm realizing more and more I'm not ready. I am not ready. And you know, I would always hear people say that I'm not ready to date. I was like, what the do you mean? What? I never understood it because I've never been in that position. I just genuinely didn't get it. Now that I am in that position, I understand what they mean. What I think they mean and what I'm getting at is, I talked about this last week. I don't want to spend my time and energy with random people, men, where it's just like, I'm still trying to self-heal. I'm still trying to figure out who I am, trying to be the best version of me so that when I do eventually find the hopeful person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, I'm so healthy. Obviously, I'm always going to have have changes. I know that I'm not just going to be a complete person, but healthy within myself to the point where I know my own boundaries. I know my red flags that I don't want to be with. I know my red flags, what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not. I know when I deserve respect, because dude, some of these guys I was dating off those fucking apps a few years ago, the guys, I'm like, they were so disrespectful. They would treat you like candy. They didn't give a fuck about you. I allowed it to happen because I didn't know my own boundaries. I didn't know my own self-respect at the point. But now I'm like, absolutely fucking not. If I see any glimmer of you treating me as though I am not a fucking princess, I don't want it. And yes, I want to be treated like a princess. What I mean by like treating me like a princess is showing me that you want to talk, that you want to be here. You're wanting my attention, but also knowing that I want your attention too, not being a fucking creep. It's a give and take. It's like you gotta feel the flow. Listening to what I need, understanding who I am as a person. Just like literally Edward, Twilight, full circle moment right there. If you fucking know, you know. I'm looking for my Edward. Edward. Okay. Hi, Coda. Hi, Coda.
I think it's just her little sick thing, but she's okay. Yes.
Man, I was craving a razzmatazz. I used to get these when I was a kid because I lived in Mesa, Gilbert and Adobe. There was a Jamba Juice walking distance from my house, so I would always get the razzmatazz. It's so good. I went out last night for St. Patrick's Day, Saturday night. It was fun. I gotta say, the amount of girls I overheard talking about the place that they're in with men that are treating them poorly and what I visually saw. At one point, I told one of my friends, I'm like, because she's like, I'm in a situationship, and to me, I'm just like, that situationship needs to fucking end then, because clearly it sounds like you want more and he doesn't, and that's why it's a situationship. And I was telling her, you need to assert your dominance. And what I mean by that is, for me, I'm in a place now after, figuring out what I deserve, where you should feel so lucky to have me around you. I'm not giving you my fucking time if you're not willing to give me respect. That's where I'm at. And that's what I was trying to tell her, like, assert your dominance. If you feel like you're not getting respected, chances are you're probably then not getting respected, and you need to, for yourself, you need to dip the fuck out. He does not deserve to be graced by your presence if he is not willing to respect you. Treat you like a lady. Treat you with kindness. If you guys are intimate with each other and you're allowing him access to your body, he better step the fuck up. He needs to earn the right to do that. That's where I'm at. That's what I was trying to express to her. Like, assert your dominance. Show him that you deserve better. And if he's not willing to step up, I'm out. Anyway, I was seeing a lot of that last night, and that's because I was in Old Town Scottsdale. So, it comes with the territory, I'm guessing. Again, I'm just in a place now where that's what I was telling my friends. And I truly believe if you show yourself the respect that you deserve, chances are, hopefully, you're gonna attract the men that treat you the way you deserve to be treated, because they see the way that you're treating yourself. Who fucking knows, though? Who am I to say anything? I'm not dating right now. I think going through this self-healing process of learning who I am more so. Now I'm starting to understand what I just said. Assert your dominance. Honestly, that could be the incorrect term, but that's the term I'm using. I don't give a shit. That sounds cocky. I don't care. I deserve what I deserve. I'm just really loving that I'm creating this connection with you guys. I want to thank you again so much for being here. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. I am just sharing my life here living in Arizona. Leave in the comments anything that you want to see. I'm willing to take you along with whatever you want to do. And I'm willing to open up about pretty much anything. So let me know in the comments. I will see you next week.